Hello again, folks. This Space Quest set model has only been built about a week, so this one is quite clean in comparison to the last one. What have we got? Well, we've got a Tasman Archer. Sorry, that's a bit of a music pun. Not really into stand-up comedy, so I'll shut up. We've got this satellite, plain and simple, just a normal satellite. And it doesn't really do anything at all. It's a nice basic representation. Quite a simple model. Its box-like structure does mean the main body box-like structure, or for the most part. If you look at the back, it is a little bit more open, as you can see there. Sorry about the shine, because it is quite good zinc on this one. Decent covering. Not, of course, the shiniest I've ever seen, but it's pretty good. When it gets into that box-like structure and it's almost complete, it is a little bit fiddly to get at the nuts, which you would expect. You've got to get at it somehow, and you can do it. You may have to use the spanner slightly end on at the open end of the spanner, but it is possible. Another thing that's a little bit, well, I won't say fiddly, but there's a way to make it easier. On top here and at the other end, you've got these 3-hole thick plastic strips. Because of the close proximity of these layered sort of double angled strips, really, or double obtuse angled strips on the top, it's very close to the head, as you can see there, but you can get it in at a slight angle using the Allen key to drive it through. It's not hard at all, but a little bit awkward. It has to be done at a bit of an angle. There's really not a lot to say about the model. There is no play value really, less than the Hubble Space Telescope. The only thing you can really do is alter the angle of the satellite via the hinge just there, and obviously you can bend that down and up and down like that. Now, of course, it's quite tall off its stand, but it's surprisingly sturdy as long as you have the satellite in a decent position. Now, this is not quite level here with me backdrop in place. Two old t-shirts. As you can see, it will stand up quite nicely, but of course if I bring it down like that, it's going to fall. But you can alter that. Again, this will be going on the ceiling, and I might even try picking up TV reception with it just for a laugh. But as you can see, it's a neat model, nothing very complicated about it. So the box-like section makes it a little bit fiddly, but overall, neat model, no issues to speak of. Things I don't like about the build, and this goes for any build where you layer parts, I don't like it when you layer the parts, they start to deform or slightly bend, and I'll show you what I mean. We've got these 1/4-inch hole spaced corner brackets here, and as you can see there with the layering, it lifts the one up a bit. Now that's expected, and it doesn't kink it, so it should be fairly easy to straighten should you need to use it again for something else. It's the same both sides. We've got the same there as well, just there. So I'm not keen on that, but it's not too bad. Now, because the parts are new and shiny and the paint's really nice and shiny and clean, you will probably have a bit of fun trying to get these 1-bolt fixings on the antennas. You'll probably have fun getting them to stay in position. You have to do them quite tight just because it's shiny and new. So it's really is nothing to say about the model part of it. It's quite nice. It's very basic. Of course, the other benefit of these smaller models that don't take up every single part in the box, which is a good thing, and it's a very traditional thing as well. Going back to the dawn of time, there's always models that didn't take as much to build, or you had, say you had a number 3 outfit and you had the instructions in the number 3 book for number 1 and number 2 as well. So you didn't have to make models that took a lot more time. And again, regarding 1-bolt fixings, sometimes a necessity, of course. We've got 1-bolt fixings where all these antennas are fixed to these 5.5-inch white strips both sides, and they fit to these white narrow angle brackets. Now there's a lot of weight on them. Well, not in real terms, but for those little angle brackets there's a fair amount of weight. So don't be surprised if they come loose, and of course if this falls over, then the first thing that's going to cop it Again, it will be taken off its stand and hung on the ceiling. And that's all there really is to say about this. Build time, including typing notes. Hey, look, posh notes, typed them. Because I ain't got a pen. 52 minutes, all in. Next up, we've got the A model, which I did make eventually, the Rocket. Bye for now.